Altcoin season. Everybody talks about it. Everybody in crypto seemingly wants it. Most people in cryptocurrency are trading altcoins. A lot of people avoid Bitcoin because its price is really high and they think they missed it. So we all like to look at the altcoin market, and there are so many good altcoins out there, from XRP to HBAR to Cardano and Crow and Solana, and oh my goodness, there's so many out there that we can look at and talk about, and you could even make a bunch of money on meme coins. But altcoin season is the term that describes the moment where all the currencies that are not Bitcoin start to rip and roar, and that is what a true parabolic bull market in the crypto space usually has going for it. Unfortunately, we have just not seen it happen, and it's been tough. We've had moments of beautiful activity in this crypto space, but we've not had that true altcoin season that we're all waiting and looking for. So when can we see it? I want to give you guys my official prediction for when we're going to see an altcoin season. And I think I have a pretty strong argument to kind of get an idea of when we can see this thing pop off. And, why we can see it pop off. Historically, we are in a bull market. There's still 180 days left in this thing. And within that time frame that we have left, there is an opportunity for a massive move to the upside. And I'm not going to say that the 4-year cycle is over and that this is going to be a kind of, some people are saying, well, we're going to keep going up in 2026 and 2027. Maybe, I don't know. That's not what this video is about. What this video is about is for the 4-year cycles as we know it. And if you don't know about the 4-year cycles, you should definitely subscribe to the channel and continue to do research on cryptocurrency and do your own research, guys. Just remember, nothing's financial advice. But if you don't understand the 4-year cycle, you got to understand it. That's what everybody that trades crypto bases their psychology on these markets off of. And it is a way to be successful in crypto. Let's talk about why right now is an amazing accumulation opportunity for altcoins and the timing of this thing coming up. Welcome back, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Today, we got a couple altcoins coming up. The official Trump meme coin's coming up a little bit today. We got some AI plays that have been coming up lately. Fantastic. We love to see it. You've got even altcoins like Pi that I know a lot of people out there are excited about. There are so many altcoins in this market. In fact, there are 13.82 million different cryptocurrencies out there. Now, when I talk about altcoin season, I'm not talking about all 13.82 million tokens. I hope you guys understand and know that by now. I'm talking about the coins that you believe in, the ones that you've done actual research on, that you have actual conviction on, not just the coin with the funny name. No, the coin that has an actual reason for pumpability in the future. And there's so many, guys. I'm not going to tell you which one. There's so many, and we talk about a lot of them all the time. Continue digging in. You're going to find a lot of great coins. You're going to find a lot of really bad ones too, which you got to be cautious for. But even in an altcoin season, some of the bad ones will pump. Your goal is to find the good ones. But once you find those coins, when can we expect things to pick back up? I just did a video on HBAR earlier. This thing is way down from its December highs. Look at Pepe. Pepe's bleeding horribly since December, coming down a whopping 74%. Bitcoin, our beautiful buddy Bitcoin, still also down 21%, came down as much as 32% almost from its highs in December. No wonder we're not having an altcoin season yet. Look at Bitcoin dominance shooting up. When Bitcoin dominance shoots up, this is Bitcoin strength relative to altcoins. This chart goes up, shows weakness for altcoins. It's exactly what we've seen. And it's been happening because of tariffs, inflation, and the Fed unable to lower the interest rate in order for risk-on assets to rally. In order for an altcoin season to happen, you need the Fed to cut the interest rate, which is just nuts to me because it's like saying fartcoin can't go up unless the federal chair, Jerome Powell, lowers the interest rate. What a wild sentence that might be true. It's not just a guy on YouTube saying that. That is historically what the markets do. When the Fed pivots, typically that's the time in a bull market where we get things to shoot off to the upside. Now, if you just Google altcoin season, I want to talk you through this. You're going to see many different takes on it. Here's one crypto news publication saying, here's why we won't see altcoin season anytime soon. And then you have Coinpedia going, altcoin season coming soon. You have the former Chicago Bulls star, legend, NBA legend, Scottie Pippen, saying altcoin season is going to start this week. Scottie Pippen is a crypto expert now. Wow. I don't know. I didn't even know he had any crypto. So what my point is nobody really has a strong idea. Everybody's saying everything about this. And look, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give financial advice, but I'm going to give you my conviction and why I believe altcoin season is coming when? In Q3. I think it's coming in Q3. I think we could see things start to rebound and rally maybe in June, but July, August, September, October, in those months, I expect that to be a good moment for crypto again. Let's talk a little bit about why. Again, we still haven't really had an alt. By the way, smash that like button for me, guys. Just tap that like button real quick. It means the world to any YouTube content creator out there. If you take a peek at what we've had for altcoin season here so far, we haven't had a lot of activity. We had very short-lived moments, spikes to the upside. But if you go back to the parabolic bull market, the best part of the bull market from November of 2020 to November of 2021 in the last cycle, this was a very long stretch from November to November, almost a year of altcoins rallying. I don't know if we're going to get a full year of altcoins rallying, but soon I do think that after some chop down here and after this tariff uncertainty fades, we can see altcoins start to rebound again. It's Bitcoin season right now, not altcoin season. And the moments we've had for altcoin season, which is when we see this, the altcoin values, this is when this chart is high, Bitcoin dominance is a little bit lower, right? We've seen spikes, but they've been very short-lived. We're looking for a long stretch of time for 100 days at least, or 80 days of where we could see the altcoin season above this trend line and sustaining. How do we get there? Fed rate cut and tariffs getting alleviated. Recently, we saw Coinbase talking about a crypto winter. We're kind of in that right now. But even as they're talking about this crypto winter because of this trade war, we have to acknowledge that once that's over and once the Fed can actually pivot, things are going to be looking up for risk on assets. If you take a peek at what the odds are of a Fed rate cut, there's no chance we're going to get it in May, 86% chance we're going to have a pause. In June, there's a 38% chance that we're going to see a pause. But by the time you get to July, there's actually, and I think I've been misreading this chart lately, which is unfortunate, because there's actually right now, according to this chart, no chance, zero chance that by July, we're going to be pausing the rate still. There's currently a 100% chance, according to this data, okay? It's not actually a 100% chance, but there are predictions with 100% certainty, I guess, from this Fed Watch tool, okay, from the CME group, that we are going to see at least a 0.25% rate cut by July. Where's July? Q3 2025. So why do I say we might start to rally in June? Well, because as we get past these, what we know are going to be, probably, May is not going to be a rate cut. We know that. June, we could have a rate cut. We've got over a 50% chance that we still could see a rate cut in June. So we could start rallying in June into July. So end of Q2, which we are in Q2 right now, the very end of Q2, I think we can start rallying. And July. Could we rally sooner? Sure, we absolutely could. I think that crypto is oversold. I think that Bitcoin is an excellent hedge against inflation. I do think it's going to be difficult to see altcoins start to rally unless we get a rate cut in June. And if we think with more certainty that we're going to get a rate cut in June and we see these odds go up, it could trigger an altcoin season a little bit sooner. These are my thoughts on this right now, guys. I'm looking at Q2 and to Q3 for a rally. Historically, you can look at what our odds are of some of the bigger moves in crypto. Q2 is typically a very bullish quarter. It's not been for the last 2 years, which is shocking. I don't know if it's going to be here, and we are in a bull market, so I would expect at some point, one of these quarters within the year 2025, the year of the cryptocurrency, really. We've got presidents embracing crypto, countries embracing crypto, National Strategic Reserve for the USA. We got 11% down to the downside in Q1 and only 2.91% up in Q2, and the average in Q2 is 25%. It doesn't add up. Things will move higher again, I believe, and I believe altcoins will rally once again. If you want to trade your favorite cryptocurrencies, you can sign up for Blowfin using the link in the comments down below. There's a lot of volatility to be trading in this market, guys. Take advantage of it if you haven't done so already. Up to a $5,000 sign-up bonus in the link down below. That's all I got in this one, guys. I believe in altcoin season. I think it's coming in 2025. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I want to hear from you in the comments down below. That's all I have in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is a Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel DCI HODL. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, y'all. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. See you next time.